Good morning, Elon. Breaking overnight, a stampede left hundreds dead outside the holy city of Mecca. More details to come. And one country is preparing for the end of the world. We'll break down the top headlines that you need to know to start your day.
As Elon's weather begins to cool down, we are heating it up in the kitchen. Take a trip with us to Colombia and we'll show you how to make an authentic Latino dish.
And the ELN Morning Concert Series continues this week. We're welcoming Eli Kronovit back to Studio B. Coming at you live on ESTV, ELN Morning starts right now.
Good morning, Elon, and thanks for waking up with us today. I'm Ashley McGettrick.
And I'm Carolyn Hartshorn. We are taking a look behind Alamance on this nice fall morning.
Now, from on campus to off, let's begin with news across the world. Our Avik Bhargave is here in the studio to give us a quick breakdown on today's top headlines. Avik?
Good morning, Ashley. Early this morning, more than 700 people are dead outside the holy city of Mecca due to a major stampede. According to the Associated Press, the stampede left more than 800 injured. The stampede occurred during one of the last Hajj rituals called stoning the devil. Hundreds have been killed during an annual pilgrimage in the past, but this morning numbers continue to climb. Pope Francis is now on day 3 of his first trip to the United States. He will conclude his time in the capital by addressing Congress, and later today he will fly to New York, where he will deliver an evening prayer at St. Patrick's Cathedral. Wednesday, the Pope had his chance to address the nation and complimented the U.S. on its efforts against climate change, but also critiqued the U.S.'s immigration policy. Day 2 entered in controversy after the Pope canonized Junipero Serra, an 18th century missionary that converted thousands of Native Americans to Catholicism. The continuing crisis in Syria has led the country to open the Doomsday Vault. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault is the world's last resort in case of a catastrophic event. The vault houses more than 850,000 seeds and essentially houses the backup food supply for the entire globe. Syria is asking for more than 100,000 samples of seeds to rebuild their supplies and sustain their agriculture after damage from the ongoing civil war.
Now that we have an idea of what's happening today, let's throw it back to this Thursday in history. In 1948, Honda Motor Company was founded. It was established in Japan by Takehiro Hachigo. Honda has been the world's largest motorcycle manufacturer since 1959. And in 1968, CBS 60 Minutes premiered on network television. The hour-long news program captivates the attention of over 12.2 million viewers weekly. 60 Minutes has won more Emmy Awards than any other primetime broadcast. Lastly, 24 years ago today, the poet and children's book author Dr. Seuss died. From Green Eggs and Ham to The Cat in the Hat, the rhyming wordsman wrote and illustrated 46 children's books. He was rejected 29 times before finding a publisher.
Dr. Seuss may remind us of spending time with our parents, but this coming weekend is also a time to make memories with the family. Parents Weekend is this weekend, and if your family missed out on some of the events that require registration this weekend, well, here are some free events welcome to the whole family for them to enjoy. On Friday night, Sub will be hosting an open mic night at 8:30 p.m. at Oak House. And if you have siblings that are younger and they're going to be here for the weekend, the Inter-Residence Council and the National Residence Halls Honorary will be hosting games for siblings between the ages of 6 and 12 at McKinnon Hall in Moseley from 8:45 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. On Saturday night, layout on Young Commons to watch Disney's Inside Out at 9 p.m. sponsored by Sub. In case of rain, the movie will be moved into McKinnon Hall. Finally, before you say goodbye, check out Dancing in the Landscape. Elon BFA dance majors perform outdoors across campus starting at 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon. To stay updated on all things Family Weekend, make sure you download the Family Weekend Guide on the Elon Guides app.
And more than just families are coming to our area. 2015 Elon graduate Nasia Thomas returns to the stage today in Durham with the national tour of Beautiful, the Carole King musical. Thomas graduated from Elon last year and is an active member of the show during its first national tour. She is part of the ensemble and will be performing until October 4th at the Durham Performing Arts Center.
ELN is currently testing a new app that allows you to watch your favorite shows, but not on a typical television. The app is called Philo and allows students to watch live TV on a variety of devices, including laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Students will also be able to record their favorite shows with Philo DVR. The app was created by Harvard University students who wanted to access more television. The university is testing the new service provider with students who live in the Danley neighborhood. Sophomore Jordan Hunter says the entertainment on the go is very convenient.
I definitely keep up with my TV shows much better now, but I don't find myself distracted by it. I just find myself less on like Facebook and more so on like the new TV provider, which is really cool.
But an app isn't the only new change coming to campus. ELN Fraternity and Sorority Life has started the process of selecting a new fraternity to bring to campus, according to FSL Director Dan Fail. The applicant pool of 17 fraternities has been narrowed down to 2. Fail tells ELN that the names of the organizations will be released to the community very soon. The ELN community will have the opportunity to attend presentations by each organization on October 19th and 20th, where they will talk about why they should come to ELN's campus. A new sorority also has plans to join fraternity and sorority life at ELN. Chi Upsilon Sigma, a historically Latina sorority, will become ELN's 14th recognized sorority on campus. Fail says the sorority will not participate in the formal Pan-Hellenic recruitment process during Fake Break, as the membership intake process is more closely aligned with those of National Pan-Hellenic Council and multicultural organizations.
Just here, and so are the falling temperatures. Our Christy Matino is in downtown ELN to tell us what we should expect this next week. Good morning, Christy.
Thanks, Caroline and Ashley. Get out your raincoats and umbrellas because today looks like it's going to be cold and rainy. We're going to have a high of 71 degrees with a low of 60 degrees. Now let's take a look at our Phoenix 5-day forecast. Unfortunately, it looks like the rain will continue into Parents' Weekend. Tomorrow we'll have rain with a high of 68 degrees. Saturday looks like it's going to be the same temperature and a continuation of the rain. Sunday we will see highs in the 60s and occasional rain showers. And Monday it will be mostly cloudy with a high of 76 degrees. It looks like the gloomy weather will continue into Tuesday. You can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 76 degrees. I know, I'm personally upset that I'm going to have to watch the football game in the rain with my mom, but regardless, it should still be a fun weekend. Live from downtown ELN, I'm Christy Matino. Back to you in the studio.
Haven't been on BuzzFeed this morning? No worries, we'll have your social media fix with our Paige Peroso coming up.
I will not be news today. I will not make another push to be the first man in space with frosted tips and a puka shell necklace. And I will not go viral when my terror is caught on camera when I finally realize that in the vacuum of space, no one can hear you sing. I'm Lance Bass, and I will not be trending today because there is a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes twice a day. They have the time.
Welcome back to ELN Morning. A lot has been buzzing this week online, so let's take a look at what's trending on social media. Our Paige Barroso is here to hash out the hashtags this morning. Good morning, Paige.
Thanks, Ashley. Well, the day has finally come. Rumor has it that Adele will finally release her next album. She has been on hiatus for over 4 years now, and her fans, including myself, have waited patiently. And although Adele has not made any official statements herself, Twitter is already buzzing about the possibility. And now, my favorite topic, TV. Last night was a big night for premieres. Rosewood had its first episode last night and was ranked number 3 on the Trending Tonight list by the TV Guide. Rosewood is about a doctor who helps local cops solve crimes by examining found bodies. The Mystery of Laura also debuted its season 2. It came in at number 2 on the list and is coincidentally another competing cop show on a different network. Now, the most talked about show on social media last night was definitely Empire. There were thousands of tweets about the show, but what I'm most excited about is the hashtag for the show now has an emoji in it. Who even knew that was possible? And tonight, Shonda Rhimes is taking over your TV screen. Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder's new seasons are all premiering tonight. Now, if you don't have time to watch them live, make sure to avoid Twitter at all costs because there are sure to be spoilers. All I gotta say is hashtag TGIT, thank God it's Thursday. And in your viral news of the day, this is something everyone will be talking about. YouTuber Todrick Hall released a game changer in Taylor Swift cover music, and it already has over 800,000 views in just 2 days. This video features 4 versions of Hall doing vocal harmonies and his own amazing backup dancing. Hall auditioned for the 9th season of American Idol and made it to the semifinals. Since then, he's been posting covers on YouTube. And that's what's been trending this morning. So speaking of the Princess of Pop, check out this video that has gone viral. Here's the scoop. 7-year-old Dylan Barnes appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, fiercely dancing to Taylor Swift's hit song, Shake It Off. And let me tell you, he is a way better dancer than I could ever attempt to be. Earlier this month, Taylor decided to visit Dylan at his home to see him in action, and she just could not help herself, so she had to join in on the fun.
Let me just say, I'm not surprised that Taylor is in our What's Trending multiple times today, but this is the best way she could have been in it. Am I right?
It's good, yeah. And I love like the feel-good stories like that. Like I like how she wants to like see her fans and she wants to be involved in like who her fans are.
I know. That kid is actually my spirit animal, so I'm very happy that his wish came true.
You should bring him on the show.
Ooh, there's an idea.
He'll be there next.
I love it.
All right, so we're going to take a look at this selfie. Our Kaylee Tracy is studying abroad in London this semester and is actually standing in front of a pretty famous monument. So if you know where this is, tweet us at ELN Morning if you know, and if you can guess right, there's some ELN swag involved as a prize. And as stylish as some ELN swag are, it's the second day of fall and you may want to get ready to switch up that wardrobe. One of the newer trends of this fall is the brown-heeled ankle boot. It was all over New York Fashion Week and it is an essential item that can go with almost all other fall fashion trends. The brown bootie has been paired with the skirt comeback. Skirts are being paired with a variety of pieces such as sweaters, t-shirts, and even just like a basic tank. Another perfect match for the bootie are cuffed jeans. J. Crew Style Guide says that cuffed jeans create a versatile outfit. And in the morning, the jeans keep you from freezing when you're walking to your 8 a.m., but still hold a light, fun fall look that won't keep you too hot once you get out of class.
After you have all those new fall trends, getting all those clothes into your closet might be difficult. So I found a way to make small space a big solution.
The seasons are a-changin' and your wardrobe should be too. But if you're like me, you probably reached for your favorite fall sweater and found this. A whole new type of wardrobe malfunction. Well, have no fear. Today, we're going to take your closet from overwhelming to organized in no time at all. The hardest part about organizing is downsizing, but you just have to face the facts. Less stuff equals less mess. So use these 3 easy yes or no questions to decide what gets to stay in your wardrobe. 1, do you love this? Is it something that instantly sparks joy when you see it? If so, then go ahead and keep it. 2, do you need this? Now, do you actually need this? If you have to make up some crazy scenario where you might possibly need it within the next decade, then you do not need it. The last question, would you buy this today? If you were walking through the store and saw it hanging on the rack, would you stop and buy it? If not, then adios. Here's another quick tip for you. Use shower rings to hang your scarves. Attach shower curtain rings to a regular pants hanger. Go ahead and loop your scarves in and you're ready to go. And finally, how about the drawers? Well, the reason most of our rooms get messy is because we're looking for clothes and throwing things all over the place. Here's a quick way to fold your clothes that'll let you easily access everything in your drawers and save a ton of space. The reason we fold it that way is so that it can stand up on its own and you can place them in the drawer and see everything at once.
My closet, thanks to that story, I have so much more room, and I definitely advise getting cracking on that fall cleaning.
New quick workout routine will show you some moves you can do right between classes when we come back.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way.
How are you? Hey, how are you? What do you think there today?
And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Welcome back to ELN Morning. Last week we gave you all the info you needed to know about getting good sleep, and now we have some good tricks on getting good exercise. Our Ashley Fallenweider put together a quick 10-minute workout that you can squeeze into any day.
With the year finally getting back into full swing, it's easy to put working out on the back burner. So here's a quick 10-minute workout that anyone can do, despite having a busy schedule. Our workout will consist of 4 intervals with 4 sets of different exercise moves, doing each for 30 seconds. First, we're going to start with standing oblique twists to get our blood pumping. So you're going to stand with your feet together facing forward. Raise one arm up and extend the other to your side. Now you're going to rotate them in alternate directions, then you jump, like this. Next, we're going to do jump squats, which is a combination of cardio and lower body. So you're going to get into a squat position, careful not to extend your knees over your toes, and you're going to jump up and land back down in a deep squat position. Moving into abs, let's start with the plank. We're going to start in the push-up position, keeping your elbows and forearms down. You're going to want to make sure your back is straight and your hips are flat, and you're going to hold for 30 seconds. Now we're going to work the upper body and do rotational push-ups. So you're going to get into a push-up position and do a regular push-up, except roll onto your left hand, rotating your feet slightly, extend your right arm up. Hold for 2 seconds. And repeat on the other side. And there you have it, a 10-minute workout. Remember, any exercise is good exercise, no matter the length. For your fitness tips this week, I'm Ashley Fallenweider, ELN Morning. Facing forward.
If you want to rewatch that workout later to be sure you get it right, check out elonlocalnews.com under the health section.
And if all those workout moves are making you hungry, not to worry, our Michelle Alfini and Alex Hale cooked up a special Latino treat to honor Hispanic Heritage Month.
And I'm Michelle Alfini.
And welcome to this week's edition of College Cooking. Today we're making a South American staple, arepas.
Since it's Hispanic Heritage Month, I thought it would be great to teach you how to make it.
So the first thing you want to do is measure out your cornmeal, and you're going to want to use just a cup of it. There we go. Throw it in the bowl. So one thing down. Next up, we have a cup of crumbled mozzarella or ricotta salad. You can go either way. So the next thing you're going to add is some water, and you're going to add a cup and 2 tablespoons. We're going to take the water and add it to the mix we have so far going. We're going to stir that up until we have a batter. So after we've stirred it, you've kind of got a constant mixture. You're going to let it stand for 1 to 2 minutes.
It is almost ready for us to roll it around.
All right. So the next step here, now that we have our dough, is we're going to take 3 tablespoons and form them into one ball. So I guess we'll get rocking and rolling on that. So from that, you're actually going to make a ball out of that. From there, you're going to make a 1/4 inch thick patty. So it's going to be roughly 2 inches across or so. So the next thing we're going to do is take a 1/4 cup of oil and put it into the pan, and we're going to actually get that up to a medium simmer.
All right, the oil's hot, so now we're going to put the arepa on. Just like pancakes, you put it in the pan, wait for it to cook a little, and then you flip it over and get the other side. All right, here we go. Arepa número 1.
Sí.
But the best thing about arepas is it's a lot like bread, it's a lot like a tortilla. You can top it with anything, have it for any meal of the day. So we're just gonna top it off with a little bit of cheese. All right, cheers.
From Colombia to Germany, this week Caroline and I used the app Duolingo to learn some German. And here in the studio to test what we've learned is Sandra Garf and Miriam Eltis, which is not going to be the first thing I say wrong today. They are getting their undergraduate degree here in the U.S. So welcome to the show, ladies. You're here to embarrass me, I'm sure, whether it's the word or my accent.
But thanks so much for being here. So you have some words for us and you're going to quiz us? Is that the deal?
Sure. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. What does this mean?
Okay, you place your guess first. This is like The Price is Right. I'll base it off of yours. Okay, Earl, I'll go. Okay, I think it's the lady, because I think it's like almost like madam.
Is it girl?
Yes, it's a girl. Can you pronounce it?
Okay.
Try it.
Madchen.
Fair enough. Like the dots over an A mean. That's like emphasis?
It's like a different letter in Germany.
Okay, way off.
Okay, yeah.
All right, next word.
We're gonna
work
go
in progress.
with an easier one, at least to pronounce.
Define easy.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Der, Junge.
Close. That's
a little French.
Yeah,
okay, we are not giving enough credit to this app. The app was helpful.
The app was really helpful.
Okay, and how about this one?
I'll give this one to you.
No, no, you shouldn't have really. You take it.
This one's an easy one.
Lady.
Kid.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Just
Child,
the extra level
child,
there.
right?
The child.
Child.
Okay, great. So, I don't think we'd really make it back where you guys are from.
We're going to keep working on Duolingo.
You guys are doing a better job here than we would do in Germany.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
We'll get back to you guys.
So maybe we're not experts, but after the break, we will wrap up the show with our second week of the ELN Morning Concert Series. We'll have Eli Kronovit live in studio to perform his latest single.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
I will not be news today. I will not make headlines by going through a bad girl phase where I get that bad girl haircut where they shave just one side of your head. And I will not bring a Komodo dragon as my +1 to an award show, even though that would be awesome. I'm Olivia Munn, and I will not be trending today because there's a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
Welcome back. It's time to continue our ELN Morning Concert Series. And this week we have Eli Kronovit live in the studio with us. But before he performs, our Kenneth Brown Jr. sat down and learned more about his sound.
You may hear him in ripcord, but singing on pitch isn't his thing.
I can't sing. I'm toned down.
Eli Kronovit is a singer who beatboxes for ripcord, but has a true passion for rapping.
I realized I was good at freestyling, and then about a year ago, I was like, okay, I think I'm good enough for this to be something that, for me to pursue.
Ever since Kronovit was a kid, he's always loved the beats and music.
I like hip-hop is because a lot of it is not, it's just music that you can just listen to and not really have to, you know, overanalyze, or it's just something that you can just kind of be carefree and just listen to.
As Kronovit became more serious about rapping, getting people to listen became a challenge.
Once somebody who's in my position is willing to admit that they want to be a rapper, there's always skepticism, no matter who it is.
But that isn't slowing Kronovit down.
You make good music, and you convince the people that you're with that you're someone to believe in.
Kronovit hopes to grow his fan base among students here in Elon. Kenneth Brown Jr., ELN Morning.
Eli already has one album out, but plans to release another one soon, which we are all very excited about. But first and foremost, what are you going to sing for us today?
The song that I made over the summer when I was out in LA called Watch Me. So,
awesome. We are excited. Well, before we go, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all that jazz at ELN Morning.
Me too.
Have a great weekend, everybody. And now let's give it up to Eli Kronovit.
Let's do it. Yeah. Yo, check it, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me murder flow with some you never heard before. Sick as terminal, got green like a herbivore. Hit up then it's slow. They tell me I'm a rookie, need to learn the ropes. Don't worry though, cause I know I got this flow that is so intoxic. On top of swollen pockets, cause of my growing profits. Oh my gosh, here's Kronovit going on with that nonsense about his problems, now to flee him. But still I wanna be him, cause when I die they'll bury me inside a mausoleum, yeah. Yo, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me just embarrass you. Got you saying that ain't necessary, dude, it's very rude. I'm not ordinary, I kill and you rarely do. You need some preparing, you don't know what I'm prepared to do. Like leave you torn in two. When I record my tunes, I'll be soaring through the air like Michael Jordan, dude. And I'll be working too, cause while you're sleeping, I'll be smoking, drinking, thinking how to bring this heat in through your speakers. Bring this heat in through your speakers. And 3 speakers. Yeah, yo, watch me, yeah, watch me follow through with what I want to do. I'm cooking up stuff like I'm grilling at a barbecue. Oh yes, I'm on the loose, and I ain't stopping for no one. I swing for home runs, I cause commotion up the coast, then I keep it going until my casket's filled with what defines me physically. So while I'm here, I'll never let no one try to belittle me. I know my abilities and similes and metaphors will put me on a better course than the one I'm actually headed towards.